Ooh, welcome back, everybody. The new... Oh my gosh, the game's glitched again. It does this every time. You'd think it would resolve it. This is not the background it should be showing. There's a new Deadpool. Here we go. Wait, why was I brought down in ranks? I don't think that was supposed to happen. What the frick? Oh, wait. No, yeah, they changed this. Wow, did they seriously just do this wrong yet again? Did they just botch it yet again? It says rank to 51, no decay. It's this point and onward, because I just went from rank 17 down to 12, down to 13. What? I guess it's this point and onward you don't decay? What in the... Well, maybe that's an April Fool's joke. What? Also, new Deadpool. Ooh, there's a new Hela. It's What If Hela. Oh yeah, that like I've only seen the first 3 episodes because I didn't bother watching it. I just started watching it because of this. It is pretty good. I doubt it's worth the admission price of Disney Plus though. That that's up to you. It depends how much you like it. I could see people arguing it is worth it if you super love those stories of Marvel lore. Oh my goodness, the new $100 frickin' for Mecha, Gilgamesh, and Blue Marvel. Oh boy. I mean, that's my favorite orange border, but 8,000. That's actually not the worst deal. Actually, if you want the gold, I guess it's just a bonus. But this ain't getting a penny. That should make all mutant decks strong, from me anyway. I'm Jeff Decal, but you can do what you want. You can keep the servers up if you do want to get this stuff. But yeah, there's new stuff going in. There's Goliath. I haven't gotten to that episode, I don't think, but I do know. Here we go. Now this is popping up. Now it's changing the background. I don't know why this is delayed every frickin' time. The frickin' bugs are tremendous. Like, the bugs are so big now with this game. They have a high priority, medium priority, and a low priority. Like, literally. Oh, boy. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see a breakdown of that, but I'm going to just try to talk about the content here. Yeah, Captain Carter. Oh, that's what they're calling that version of her. Yeah, Peggy Carter Captain America was made by Puzzle Quest, so this is a derivative of what Marvel Puzzle Quest did. The game the champion named. Anyway, here we go. And also, I'm not going to have any April Fool's nonsense in this video. It's going to be legit. It just is happening to come out on April 1st. Although I feel like this whole thing in and of itself is an April Fool's. Because there's tons of other characters they could have freaking had. But this is cool at least. I like the art. And let's see if that... Was that freaking Racing Iron Man? I think it is. Wow. That's something. That's just a variant though. But here she is. Captain Carter. Ongoing. Add this card's power to your back row cards here. Can't add to itself. What the frick? I mean, that's a new ability. Back row. There's 4 cards in one zone. I guess they're rows? What the heck? That's a very strange ability. But anyway, let's just quickly go. And then here's the cool art. This looks, I guess, sort of similar. I don't know about this art style. This one I like. This one is maybe sort of similar to the actual What If, but why didn't they just show the CG from the What If on the card? That's weird. Anyway, maybe they'll do that in the future. Okay, they don't want to actually pay the people that made the art. Oh, who's Utao the Watcher? He narrates the show. Absolutely awesome. But you can call me Peggy. That's a pretty cool title. Anyway, it's seemingly pretty generic. We'll just run through it. And look at the other new card here. Yeah, Peggy Carter's pretty awesome now. They'll cap her. That actually like makes sense. It's not too different. Working for the Watcher. That's the new one of the new free titles. And there's for boosters. You can get Infinity Ultron. Infinity Stone! That reminds me of Marvel vs. Capcom. I actually don't have that on the channel. Let me know if you guys actually want to see that. I have seen it played. I've not played it myself though. But the Marvel vs. Capcom, like, collection, I do want a 1 point, but like they're super overcharging it and for it, and it just does not run well. So I think they patched it and now it runs well, but yeah, I don't think it ever had that much player base. But I would like to just be single player. Oh, here it is, the Watcher card back. Okay, that's quite freaking awesome. That's pretty freaking awesome. And then you get the free mystery variant. And at the 50th place is the Invar Studio. What if Captain Carter? And then it's just this stuff with the 5% chance to get you a random variant, which you actually get quite often. But here it is. So here's Goliath here, so he's going to be in it. And all sorts of this other stuff. These other what ifs. Here's Star-Lord. Shoutout. This looks like some kind of Killmonger? And then Goliath. And this looks like Infinity Ultron, although I probably it's a different name. Although, maybe that is just his name, actually. We'll look at the cards. Here's the reset. Oh, Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Yeah, she was devastating. Okay, this is one of my... This actual mutant. I'm definitely going to try to get that. That's insanely freaking awesome. I actually don't think I have Negasonic art. So that's insanely cool. Yeah, if I was absolutely vicious, I would probably use her more. I could take out my 2 costs, but like the 2 costs fits the deck well. Like, but yeah, here's the deck that did tremendously. Yeah, see, we already have 3 costs. To have another one would be used. The early game would be hurt, as is the early game of this deck is questionable. But yeah, using the new Bruce Banner is cool. But yeah, all heroes. That's super awesome, but yeah, I do have a version of this deck with Negasonic. This version currently doesn't use her, but that's because I'm showing off the super messed up Arnhem Zelda build. Like, it's so insanely powerful. And they kind of just clarified what powers were. I didn't see any actual changes to cards, which is mind-blowing in my opinion, but whatever. They're busy actually getting these new cards out and trying to remotely fix bugs, so that's cool as well. And here is Goliath. Let's see if ongoing. +1 power for each other ongoing card you have in play. Now, he's 2 for 1. Now, that could be crazy good. Also, this Cersei is quite insanely awesome. I kind of want this Cersei. And I realized they made Scar a 7 cost, so Cersei's a bit better because if you hit her ability onto a 6 cost, so try to make them 1 more, which was always Erishim before, which is almost always a loss of power. Now if it goes into Scar, that might actually be a gain of power. But I think it's still a 50% roll. And then here's the super famous Gwenpool that I believe is from Marvel Puzzle Quest. The cover art. And here's a super cool Goliath. I kind of want this Cersei, but they're going to change. I highly recommend you watch the video, because they're going to change spotlight catches to essentially be like, oh, this is Series 5 shards. Like, well, she's a spotlight here, but then if it was a Series 4 card, it shows Series 4 shards, and if it was Series 3 shard, it'd be Series 3 shards, which technically devalue these, technically. Although it may be an easier way to get what you want, in theory, but that's only if you choose what these convert into. Like, if I can tell these to all go to Series 5, that's a good new system. I highly doubt that'll be the case. I mean, just got an awesome Dan Hip Blade avatar picture. That's freaking awesome. Blade is one of the coolest Marvel characters, in my opinion. And ain't because he's a vampire. It's because he's freaking awesome. He's a great freaking character. And also, I really like the katana. So, that's cool stuff. You know, this sort of plays through this mostly. Oh, yes, the new play thing that's changed. We'll go into patch notes after this, because I'm just going to upload the one, because we'll see if I have time to put April Fool's stuff up or not. I don't know. I don't know if we'll care. It seems like people don't really do much with it anymore. Cursing with Hulk blood. Oh, coursing with Hulk blood. That makes way more sense. So it was. I was up quite late getting done this stuff. I did better than ever, technically. So that was awesome. Although we'll see with these new cards, because yeah, the other new. I was literally losing to the Agamotto decks. There's this pay to win. Really hard to stop that free to play. Really hard, possibly impossible. But in theory, maybe there was a way. But well, if you retreat, maybe there's a way. I don't retreat. But yeah, I did that freaking no retreat. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've heard of anyone no retreating into the freaking final Infinity one. I'll probably put that up tomorrow just so people don't think it's a joke. And yeah. But I do like this what if stuff, although it does absolutely feel like a troll joke. But anyway, here's the Infinity Grand Finals match thing. And maybe if you retreat, it could win. Maybe, but Agamotto is just insane. Like, if you had an Agamotto to that deck, maybe. Maybe it'd be something. But I definitely want the freaking Captain Carter, though. Even though her ability sounds very bizarre, but it is a new game mechanic, so I'm curious what that's all about. I will have to see if they bring in other mutants and stuff. I guess let's go look at it. Because, yeah, I showed off the ladder. We showed that off. We showed off Conquest. We showed off Spotlight. Yep. That should be everything. Unfortunately, I don't think the better one is available. Wait, what is this stuff? Oh, this is for last season's rewards. Let's grab these. This actually has a mystery variant. Oh, come on, Rogue or Gambit. She hadn't opened this, apparently. Oh, we got Summer Vacation Kingpin. That's cool. I like my Pirate Kingpin, but that's awesome. Lizard Shards. Oh, she can't do it. Heck yeah. Got Hulk. Oh, Nebula. That's cool. Ooh, Cerebro. Heck yeah. Some of those are related. And Kingpin Mastery. This. Come on. Mutants. Mighty on Border. Already had 3 other ones. Oh, Scarlet Witch. There's a mutant. Armor. There's a mutant. Rescue. Very nice. Rhino. Nebula. 15 for the first Ghost Rider boosters. Oh my goodness, it's still bugged! He's not showing his boosters. I have to screenshot this. Okay, I'll have to look at the known list, if that's actually in there or not. If not, then I'll send it in. Because he's a brand new card, so. He apparently has no boosters at all. No booster picture. They're like, eh. It's undoubtedly a bug, though. He probably does have one, it's just not displaying. Dang, dude. Anyway, here's the What If season. There's the Watcher there. Oh my goodness, it is out. Yes, it is out. The non-obnoxious colored one. Yay, the dark tone. Yay, it's so much better. Yes, let's thank the devs. They actually got this out day 1. And oh, also I did wait a little bit later. So maybe it's good to wait a few more hours. Which are nearing nightfall. So I actually got this stuff done. What if the fate of the universe? Oh, actually, excuse me. This is what if the fate of the multiverse rested in your hands? This season, we dive into the infinite possibilities of Marvel's What If, where the smallest change can create a whole new reality. Now that is a CG TV show. It has 3 seasons. I'm 3 episodes in, just in case you skipped this part or whatever. From heroes taking unexpected paths to villains becoming unexpected saviors. Nothing is off limits. Also, the cards, they do not look like this. They look like, well, they kind of look like this for CG. Nothing is off limits. You will embrace the chaos or try to restore order to the timeline. The choice is yours, but remember, in the multiverse, anything is possible. Season pass. Another timeline. In another timeline, it wasn't Steve Rogers who received the Super Soldier Serum. It was Peggy Carter. Rising to the challenge, she became Captain Carter, building her Union Jack emblazoned shield with that's the British, Great Britain's flag. Shield with unmatched strength and strategy. A true leader of the multiversal resistance. She stands for justice in any reality. Ongoing. Add this card's power to the back row. I assume that's like you have 4 cards and then 2 back of the back row. I have no idea. That's a new thing. That's also why I'm curious to see it, and other people may show it off, but I'm not giving them money. They're not getting money from me. No balance changes to Agamotto? Are they insane? I'm sure it's coming. It's undoubtedly coming. But they're at least clarifying how one of his cards works. At least they address them at all. But I don't even know if that was happening. Like, his card's banished. You have to look at his special banish screen. Which isn't hard, but it's just bizarre. Like, his abilities are triggering. I'm like, okay. Like, I still look at them, but what really seemed broken was his +4 extra mana. That was insane. He literally turns turn 4 into a 7 mana play. Like, that is mind-blowing in this game's power creep. Absolutely mind-blowing. Oh, this actually may explain each one of them. Here's Goliath. Hold on. If Peggy... And also, spoilers. Like, Peggy is the first episode, though, so it's not really spoilers. It's like a preview. But yeah, this other stuff is spoilers for the show, probably. Hold on. If Peggy takes the serum, what happens to Steve Rogers? He's still around. But this time, this is the wrong picture. They're talking about Hydra Stomper, which is also in episode 1. Where's Hydra Stomper's picture? They did it again. Wait, here it is. This is what they're talking about. Hydra Stomper here. They have this wrong. Did they mess up? Is that supposed to be Hydra Stomper, not Goliath? Well, maybe they thought that was spoilers, so they didn't want to say it. Whatever. I showed you the picture. What happens to Steve Rogers? He's still around. But this time, in a Stark-built prototype suit called the Hydra Stomper. It turns out, when you give a scrawny kid from Brooklyn a metal war machine, he still finds a way to join the fight. Some things never change. Heck yeah. Anyway, Goliath is also in it, apparently. Ongoing, +1 power for each other ongoing cards you have in play. Already showed that. And then this is cool. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to say this. Kahhori? I assume that's Kahhori? Reshaper of Worlds? Quite the title. On reveal, each card in your hand gives one of your other... Wait, gives one of your cards in play +1 power. Wait, I like this. Each card in your hand gives one of your cards in play +1 power. I'm not sure how they're going to display that, but that sounds cool. That sounds like you like kind of have a team synergy going. He is indeed called Infinity Ultron. There's Infinity Ultron. Add 2 of Ultron's stones to your hand. Oh yeah, here's all the stones. This is going to get insane. If you... Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention that. Yes, Agamotto plus Thanos was the grand final match. I fought another one of them too. It's a very difficult deck to beat. With the deck I have. So this has got to be completely out of control. Infinity Ultron. These stones are even better, although, oh, they do cost more. So there's that. Ongoing. Your on-reveal abilities here happen twice, and you could have double stones. You could actually run both Thanos and him. Whoa. Your on-reveal abilities here happen twice. Infinity Power Stone. On reveal, double Infinity Ultron's power. This is going to get so out of control. Infinity Reality Stone. Add a drone here. Set its power to Infinity Ultron, so you can double and keep powering up your Infinity, and then create your Infinity Ultron, and then you have 2. It's going to be completely out of control. On reveal, for each of your full locations, give one of your cards here +2 power. That's going to be completely wild as well. Yeah, because you're going to fill up, and you can fill up even quicker using the other gems from Thanos. This is going to be wild. On reveal, move the lowest power enemy card here to the location of Infinity Ultron. I might pick up Infinity Ultron. Ultrons are some of my favorite. His dialogue is so great. Although for free, of course, with spotlights. On reveal, put a card from your hand here. Although I'm guessing they're essentially going to make that possible. I bet with the new system, we'll see. Because if they money grab it even more, like this game barely has any players as is. In the grand scheme of gaming. Like, we'll see. Gains +2 power from merging. End of turn, merge one of your critic cards into this. So here's Strange Supreme. If you've seen Doctor Strange 2, I believe he's actually in it, but maybe this is a slightly different variation. Yeah, it is a slightly different variation. Because see here, yeah, his ability is a different color. So it's a slightly different Strange. And here's here's Hydra Stomper. I swear they... No, why that is dialogue up top? They definitely changed who they were showing there. Ongoing, +1 power for each time one of your cards is moved this game. I'll probably get him. That's a move deck thing with Spider-Man. I like my Spidey deck. But all these cards seem quite freaking good. Oh no, I'll see what might be happening in the next one, because this card seems super cool as well. But I definitely like Infinity Ultron. Hydra Stomper. Oh, they have Dum Dum Dugan. Holy heck, they have Dum Dum Dugan. Ongoing, your front row cards here have +1 power. Can't add to itself. It's not even that good. I guess maybe it's... No, here. I mean, it's ongoing, so it can be bonus, but... That does not seem very good. But okay, April 1st is Goliath. And maybe that was their April Fool showing Hydra Stomper's dialogue there. We'll just give them the benefit of the doubt. April 1st, April 8th is Agamotto, who's completely overpowered. I highly suggest getting him if you actually care about metagame. Him and Thanos deck. Generally, they had what appeared to be Negasonic in it as well, if I recall. And it was just absolute brutality. And then Kahhori, if I'm saying that right, is April 8th. April 15th is Infinity Ultron. April 22nd is Strange Supreme. April 24th is Dum Dum Dugan. And April 29th is Hydra Stompa. What is this? The Cersei art is so good. I kind of want it. And Goliath is kind of neat too. I wouldn't mind him because I could just put him, like one of him with Xmen all around him. Or X-Genes really. And he could get super strong. Curious. But yeah, here's Kahhori with Coal Obsidian, who I don't have, or Hydra Bob. So that's freaking cool. I need to look up to see if she's a mutant. I don't, like, maybe. She might be, but she might be more of a one of the other types. And then here's Pixie Art and Cannonball with Infinity Ultron, so that's cool as frick. So we'll see if I don't get alternative art for them, but I mean, it's cool. And there's Strange has Speed and USA Agent. I don't have USA Agent, so that's a bit tempting. He's an extremely good card. Looks like he's weaned off a bit, though, this season, at least for people I was playing up against. And here's the new locations. Zakar Grand Prix. After turn 4, the winner here gets +1 max energy. That's quite good. Sanctum Infinitum. Discard a card. Fill this. Wait, fill this to return it with 5 power. I assumed it means to your hand? They should really clarify this stuff. Oh my goodness, yes, the greatest, second greatest game mode, or game mode type in card game history. Yes, it's high voltage game mode. Yes, dude, the amount of retreating cheese people did was very annoying against me because I don't retreat. But at least in high voltage, there is no such thing. There is only forfeit, which instantly gives the victory to the person that doesn't forfeit. Yes, high voltage is returning. They'll be April 17th to the 24th. I have my own videos on that. I'll learn all about that. And keep it casual. It's Howard the Duck. I believe it's collecting Howard the Duck himself. Okay. And there's Dynamic Pose, Bold Coloring. We're all Ivan fans. New album drops April 29th. Yeah, that's Mikhail, Ivan, hopefully, or Michael. Spelled different, I'm not sure. Mikhail, I don't know. Pocket Avatar. Yeah, I think this is just literally collect Howard the Ducks. That's absolutely, absolutely hilarious. And he is also shown in What If as well. Which is why he's there, in case you're wondering, like, Howard the Duck, what the heck? Although, maybe it's April Fool too. Who knows? The Galactus is super cool though. It's like just sad. It's cool. Whoa, new Gambit. Oh, it's a food variant Gambit. I was wondering where this was. Okay, that's cool. I need to take over the shop April 10th. I definitely want any and all Gambit variants, so that's cool. I'll definitely need to make a mental note, if not an actual note of that. Here's Michael Ivan showing Hello Grandmaster. That's cool. And there's even different Negasonic. The cool part is I have the ink card of Gambit, so I can just instantly ink card that card. It's my favorite look. And the Twitch drops are indeed. Wait, the Twitch drops are high voltage vaults? Ooh. Ooh, that's great for people short on time. People who can actually play high voltage mode 3 times a day. That's near useless. Huh. Although, in the upside, I like this because it will complete the game mode quicker. That's almost a whole day's worth of volts, too. That might literally be a whole day's worth of volts. Minus the wins. That means the event will finish fast, which means I can go back to Conquest mode, which I will want that Negasonic, so I still like it. It's cool. And once again, that's 21st through 24th. So, hopefully I can actually get a lot of Conquest before then, but probably not. It's only me. Well, I saved the, I saved my gold tickets for the end because I might have the new cards. It's probably technically unwise for the deck I have because it's not going to change, but maybe I'll add the new cards into it, maybe. We'll have to see how good they are. Or I'll just shift, and I'll have a stronger deck. But I like my all-hero deck. It was super fun, super cool. Although, constantly waiting for Hulk to Hulk out is something, I can tell you. Because 6 turns, if you do them turn 2 and you use match to make 7th turn, that's 6 turns, 33% chance. It still might not happen. I had 2 of them out and it never happened. or I put him the final turn and he instantly did it. You never know. Oh, there's new terms of service too. Oh god, I'll spare you from that. But anyway, if there's anything else you want to see or highlighted, let me know. I'll just give this terms of service. Yeah, there's. I'm sure there's all sorts of messed up stuff, but let me know if you guys actually want to see that. But it's a forced thing, or you can't play the game, so yeah. You protested, you just can't play. So that is what it is. That's true for every video game, probably. And then here's the awesome video. Like, it's Sesame Street themed, the What If one. So it's absolute hilarity. I highly recommend it for the hilarity alone. And like they basically puppet joke like everything in it. It's great. It's great in that kind of P-rated way that is always how they do that. And of course it's got Ben Brode puppet, and it's quite something to see. The game maker, which I mostly don't blame him. His version of the game was quite fair. Leader was still questionable at launch, but it was quite fair. I'm sure it's just money with the power creep at this point. But hopefully they can fix it and balance it a lot more. Because, yeah, I can tell you, like, the amount of deck variation was very limited when you actually enter Gold League. Like, I didn't see a single Destroy deck anymore. Which, I mean, they're pretty OP, so it is what it is, but yeah, that was an oddity. They are definitely in Silver League. Or Gold. No, I should say they're in Gold League. They're not in Infinity League. Which that was always what it was. I'd hit Infinity and then be beaten immediately by Destroy deck. Which was a 50%er. It often is when I fight them. And this deck often does roll 50%, but obviously it went a little more than that to actually enter Infinity Grand 1. Because you have to win 5 in a row. But I'm not winning 5 games in a row. And that's the difference. You just gotta win what matters with the health on the line, I'll just say. Out of your 10 health. You gotta get those good 8 snaps, trick them with that. And then you have an extremely high chance of winning. And I could have gone even higher, but I just foolishly didn't go that. I didn't play that way with the final one. I snapped it early, and they actually did beat me. And that was just unwise. Because essentially for my victory, I shouldn't have snapped at all. And although that's assuming they would have done some last millisecond snap. But anyway, because I don't retreat. But anyways, see you next time, everybody. But yes, this is a good no retreat deck. I can't confirm. And then you can also have Fenris Wolf here, rather than Bruce Banner. That also should get you into the... probably the Grandmaster one. I haven't done it with Agamotto, but I did that like well, it's at least last month. Two season passes ago. Or battle passes, I should say. Anyway, see you next time, everybody. Let's end it with Hagakata. Because that's just super hype. How do I look at her? I think I'm going to look at this thing. Oh, and then here's like the dailies, which are kind of neat. But here it is. I actually prefer this art. This art, I feel like they're going to have better ones than that, so. But if you guys want it, you can get it. And do they not have, like, her shield background? Like, seriously? They don't have a Union Jack background? No, they have Infinity Ultron instead. Okay. And a Watcher one. Okay, I don't know. Maybe they'll sell that background at some point. Anyway, see you next time, everybody. Later, and remember, the Watcher sees all. Later.